Now, Way 31 Storm Tracker meteorologist Grace Anello with 31 Triple Doppler.
Just when we're getting closer to fall, we're going to feel like summer again.
Yes, we have a brief hiatus. So it doesn't last forever, but it's definitely feeling like summertime today and tomorrow.
Well, we can get used to that.
Yeah, 2 days is not the end of the world.
Not too bad.
Not ideal, but not terrible. Take a look outside this morning. We're already waking up pretty warm. That's just foreshadowing to what's ahead. We're at 66 in Coleman, Haleyville, and Moulton right now. We're waking up at 67 in Athens, 68 in the Rocket City in Scottsboro. It is a very warm one out there. We're going to be slightly more humid today, significantly more humid tomorrow. I know that's just exactly what you all wanted to hear, right? 448 on your Thursday and 31 triple Doppler's actually looking very good. It's difficult to tell with that, but everything you're seeing there is feedback. It is not rain. So we're rain-free this morning and we're staying rain-free all day long. We'll keep a beautiful mixture of clouds and sunshine, which is really going to be very nice. But our high temperature today, 88. We've been sitting closer to those low 80s, so this is going to feel like a shock to the system. And for the first time in days, we're having to factor in a humidity, a heat index yet again. We will be feeling like the low 90s at our warmest. That is not the end of the world. 90 is the average high temperature for this time of year, but it's going to feel a little more summertime than what we've been used to. And tomorrow, well, that's the hottest, not just of the week, but of the 10-day forecast. We're at 92 tomorrow. Our humidity is even higher than it is today, and we're going to be feeling close to those mid and upper 90s. So go ahead and start thinking about that, parents. If you've got Friday night football or kids with practice outside late Friday afternoon, we haven't thought about the heat in a while, but that's something that you want to consider as far as water, as far as wearing the appropriate clothing, things of that nature. Now, as we discussed with Chris, this really doesn't last very long. We've got today and tomorrow, then we've got some storms that are rolling in tomorrow night along with a cold front. The good news is it's breaking that humidity and heat trend. The bad news is one or two of those storms could turn severe. It's a fairly low risk for us, a level 1 out of 5 exclusively for southern Tennessee and most of Lauderdale County, just barely stretching into Colbert. The rest of us will see the rain and storms, but we're not at risk of seeing anything severe. So here's how it plays out. Your Friday afternoon is really nice. We've got a mix of clouds and sun, maybe a drizzle here and there, but for the most part, really beautiful on Friday, albeit very hot. We do see some of that rain and storm activity move into the shoals around 7 and 8 o'clock. Again, this is where you could see that potential severe weather risk. This line of rain and storms continues to move south and gets out of the way on this side of midnight. It kind of fizzles out before it ever really gets to Sand Mountain. However, we'll see a resurgence of that rain and storm activity when we first wake up on Saturday. This is 5:30 on Saturday morning. Pockets of rain and storms developing in southern Tennessee and the shoals. Those will track east over I-65 and into Sand Mountain. Now, I'm showing you the worst case outlook here. This particular future radar model has this lasting through about lunchtime on Saturday. My guess is it gets out of the way around 9 o'clock. So I do think most of your Saturday is going to be usable and very, very nice. That cold front really goes to work for us, and the humidity not quite gone, but drops our temperatures by 10 degrees both Saturday and Sunday. And I think your Saturday afternoon and evening will be pleasant. I think your Sunday is a winner. We've got not only those lower temperatures, but also the lower humidity at that point. It's just going to be phenomenal. As we move through next week, really not terrible. We're spending almost all week sitting in those low and mid 80s. We will see those upper 80s return by next weekend. However, again, we've got really beautiful conditions leading up to that point.
And that's something.
Yeah.
We're going to have fall soon enough.
It's a roller coaster.
I was sitting out on my little fire pit patio yesterday. No fire, but I was sitting out there thinking soon and very soon.
Yeah, probably 5-6 weeks.
There we go.
Yeah.
That long?